Welcome back to the channel. This is Vic, and I know I have not been here in a long time. Don't worry, I'm back. Okay. This video right here. This video is about where I am right now in my journey, as I am officially now a realtor, and this video is about. I'm about to tell you how I went about getting my license as a real estate agent in Florida as a felon. A lot of people believe like you can't get a real estate license as a felon, and I'm about to dispel that myth and let you know how I went about it in Florida. I can't speak of any other states, but as far as Florida, this is how it went about. Now, before we get into all that, like, comment, subscribe to the channel for more information. I've had this channel for a while. I haven't posted in a while. Been doing a lot of different things, and some of y'all been here from the beginning, from the get-go. I know some of y'all been here from the beginning. I've started this channel when I was flipping cars. I used to work on cars, do little how-to videos, whatever. Then I got into wholesaling real estate. I was actually doing wholesaling real estate at the same time. I just wasn't doing that good at it. But I ended up getting a little bit better at wholesaling real estate. Ended up doing a few fix and flip deals with real estate. This is a little property they building right by my house, and another one, and this one right over there also. It's a couple properties. I'm fixing to walk by them, but it's a lot of building over here where I'm living at now. But yeah, some of y'all been on my journey for a long time, like from the beginning when I was flipping cars. Then I went to wholesaling real estate. I was doing some content on flipping real estate, trying to like find my way and whatever. Then I was doing towing because wholesaling kind of went south on me a little bit. And so I switched, I hand out the camera. So I switched to towing just to kind of keep the bills getting paid while I was figuring out my next move. But I was also at the same time when I was towing, I was doing I was in the middle of my first flip, my first fix and flip. And I did that over there in Ormond Beach, Florida, not far from where I am now. I'm in Palm Coast now. But I was working on my first flip when I was doing the towing. So some of y'all was there throughout those videos. And I just kind of want to give a shout out to y'all who have been in my videos for the longest, watching me, following me through my journey, trying to figure it out. And I kind of disappeared after the towing. After the towing portion of what I was doing, I kind of disappeared for a minute because I went into selling cars. I actually work at a dealership. I'm still there right now at the moment, but I work at a dealership selling cars over in Daytona, in the area where I'm from. And I actually been doing pretty good doing that, but you know, my love for real estate kind of drew me back in. So I chose to go and get my real estate license. So now I'm selling real estate. I'm over here at this house. Like I said, this was a vacant lot just not long ago, and they just sold. I was doing that. I'm selling cars now at a Kia dealership over here in my way. And so I've been doing that for like 2 years now. I'm doing pretty good at it, but I wanted to do some real estate. So I came back to where I'm supposed to be, which is in the land of real estate. And I've gotten my real estate license in the state of Florida. I didn't think it was going to be possible because I thought that my background was going to hold me back. Those of y'all that know me and been following me for a while know that I have an extensive history. I have an extensive background because I've been to prison, you know. So, I mean, I'm a felon. And I've always heard that you can't get your real estate license in Florida I don't even know if I'm supposed to be on this property. But I've always heard that you can't get your real estate license in Florida, but I have a partner of mine, a friend of mine, who is a real estate agent, also a real estate investor, and I've been kind of intertwined with him for quite some time, and I've learned like a lot of things from him. So, and he's been trying to get me to go into real estate for quite some time. I just kind of been not wanting to really get into it. So I finally got to the point where I was like, I'm going to go on and go into real estate. I wasn't sure about the background situation because you have to take this course. And the way that everybody explains it on YouTube is that you have to take a course. You got to take the online course, which is like $400 something or whatever. You take this online course and then you fill out an application with the DBPR and all of this stuff. So that's the way it's explained by mostly everybody online. But in reality, Daniel, my friend, he's the one that told me to, all that I have to do is, what I should do is go and pay and fill out the application with the DBPR first and then get approval from them. And that's what I did. So what you're going to want to do is, if you're trying to get your real estate license in Florida, what you want to do is you want to go to the DBPR, fill out, do the application and all of that stuff first and get the approval from the DBPR first. What they're going to ask you for when you do your application, what they're going to ask you for is your you're going to have to do your fingerprints, which will pull a background check. And then all of the stuff on your background, you're going to have to go down to your courthouse, local courthouse or sheriff, whoever has your like record, your police reports and all that stuff from all your charges. And you're going to have to explain in the application every single charge that you had. You're going to explain all of those. And then you're going to show them, you're going to go get copies of all of your police reports and the disposition of those charges, meaning that the charges, like you serve your time for the charges and everything is done. Once you go get all of those certified copies from the clerk of the court, then you send that over to the DBPR with your application. And then once they approve your application, then you good to go from there. And that's what happened. Like they said, it's like, I want to say it was supposed to be like 2 or 3 weeks or something before the approval, but it was like a week, maybe a week. I filled it out in like a few days. It seemed like a few days later, they sent me a text saying that my application was approved and everything was good. And so the biggest thing that on the application, what you don't want to do, no matter how small you think the charge was, if you think it's irrelevant, get the information on that charge and just send it over to them. Because as long as it's not like some crazy violent charge or something that was just like mostly fraud is what they're looking for. That's pretty much what I was told, is like mostly if it's not like kind of fraud or some kind of history with dealing with some bad real estate or something. If you got anything that's in that, that's probably the only thing that's gonna kill you. I had a bunch of drug charges. I had some violent charges. I had quite a few things in my past when I was younger that's been kind of holding me back. But if you go do it that way, go do your application first, get approval by the DBPR, and then once you get that approval, then go take your course, spend the time on the course, because the course is like 60 something hours or something crazy. Like it took me maybe like a week or so. I did the course, passed the course exam, then you have to study, for your state exam. Now when you go for the state exam, don't think that the course exam is going to lead you straight into the state exam. The course exam is nothing like the state exam. The course exam is actually, from the course that I took, the course exam is actually a little bit harder than the actual state exam. when I went in and took this state exam, I thought that I wasn't really confident that I passed it, but I passed it very well. But the answers are really like so obvious. So, I mean, it's really kind of easy the way that they structure the answers, the multiple question answers, the way that they structure them. It's almost like the answers are given to you. The state exam is easier. If you pass the course exam, you're gonna pass the state exam, but don't expect it to be the same exact things that are on the exams. They're different. So there is some websites out there. I don't have any really to recommend, but there is some websites out there that populate test exam questions that you can get on, and you can go on there and just take some practice exams or whatever. But if you want to go on there and do that, that's what you could do. Or I'm pretty sure if you just went in and took it, but I don't want to give that advice. But if you just went in there and took it, I'm pretty sure you'll pass it. But yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick about my journey with getting my real estate license, because I know a lot of people, I've had a couple of people that didn't even think you could do it, and neither did I before, but you can. And I just wanted to share that real quick with you guys. And plus I needed to put another video out. I'm about to start trying to post at least every week, or at least every other week, some type of video. I am going to be dropping some more real estate content and just some of my life stuff that I do. Y'all know I always drops like some vlogs or like pranks stuff. I like to play around, all that stuff. So if you ain't subscribed to the channel yet and you haven't watched a few of my videos, go on and subscribe, man. Hit the subscribe button, and welcome to the family and all that good stuff. Just come on over, because you want to go down the journey, because this journey here is going to be the best journey. The real estate, I'm back where I needed to be at, where I should have been the whole time. But we go through life and we learn different things for certain reasons. We go through certain things, and selling cars had its point with me. It had its purpose. I learned a lot, and I love selling cars. I wish I could keep doing it, but I got to go where my calling is at, but yeah, that'll do for now. I just want to drop them little jewels on y'all, but until next time, peace.